Hey, what up? What up? Maboyka. Bienvenido, everyone here. Welcome again. Si los congas. I am, for the first time, coming on to the YouTube channel that I haven't in a long time, and I've been dedicating myself to putting things out on my Facebook. But the good thing about this is I'm able to grab the link from this and still publish it on Facebook and Twitter and many different other platforms. That's to spread it out. I am planning on doing things a little different this time around. I want to, stretch the boundaries a little more of what I've been speaking about on my Facebook channel. But I'm going to start doing it more on the YouTube. I'll get back into the StreamYard, stream it, and do some live broadcast from the house. Excuse me, I'm detoxing and other stuff is coming up. But anyway, this is, again, a journal. I do this as a video journal. I am on my way to go to the to work out, Planet Fitness to work out. I believe they're open, I don't know. But I got to go to that part of town anyway. So I walk there. I take my daily walk. It's beautiful. We're having beautiful weather. So I don't mind walking and breathing. Breathing in that essence, you know what I'm saying? That air, oxygen, and that essence, So, but I want to, as I was walking, I was thinking about manifesting. That's one. And careful of what we are manifesting. So in manifesting, I sort of like lean towards the shadow side. I ask those questions. Whenever you want to go and dig deep into your being and the shadow of it, I'm learning that certain questions trigger certain things. You sit in the dark over the candle and you ask yourself those W questions, what, where, when, why, and also the how questions. So when you talk about manifesting is, when do I manifest? How am I manifesting? Why am I manifesting? Where does this take place? And how I'm manifesting? And how important that is, especially for 2024, in this matrix. Remember, 2024, it's a Gregorian calendar, and it's in this matrix that we're involved in. But how do you manifest? How do you tweak it and manifest, right, within this? This year will be a great year to manifest. So we have to also dig deep into what we want to manifest, right? And part of it is, again, being aware of the programming of doctrine and dogma that we're constantly being bombarded with, from school age all the way up to things that may be interesting to us. We're bombarded by certain programming, right? And you have to use a touchstone of positivity on anything that you read or anything you experience. You got to say, how is, again, in the shadow, how is this going to help me be a better person? What is it in this that's going to help me become a better person, a better version of myself? You know what I'm saying? So what I have come to gather, by reading and researching, again, most of our historical data that we have, most of those accounts are either altered or fabricated. Sorry to say, the truth is we've been lied to. You know what I'm saying? Purposely. And you say, well, why? Why would they lie to us? Why would they fabricate, fractalize us like this? It's control. Remember? It's like separate them and we can control them. And again, that's what's happening with a lot of doctrine and dogma that's out there and a lot of historical account. Remember, this historical data are being recorded by historians. Historians, the word history itself, they're storytellers. Sometimes you can tell a story and the story don't necessarily have to be true. It's embellished. It can be altered. I know because I'm a script writer and I tell stories. So I know how to alter certain events that I see in my life and how to make it commercial, how to give it some content so as to make it more acceptable and programmable. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So, you know, it's been altered very much. It's been fabricated. So I've noticed that a lot of different nationalities have their own doctrine and dogma that has been altered and fabricated to fit that narrative, as again the collective unconsciousness to give into that collective unconsciousness to fabricate that. You know what I'm saying? Keep that going. And so, you know, you have to ask yourself, in 2024 is you have to really look at your doctrine. You got to look at the dogma. You got to look at what you subscribe to in terms of your narrative, you know, the nationality narrative, and say, you know, is this helping? Is this victim consciousness? Is this helping me? Is this helping the you know, my young ones and feeling? Is this helping their self-esteem? Is it feeding them so that they can, you know, because if you feed them too much of that victim consciousness, they grow very detrimental, very disgruntled. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that to a child, I mean, by all means, you could be proud of who you are. You could be proud of certain nationality, certain conditions that you're brought up in. I'm proud. I'm brought up in the Bronx. I'm brought up in Puerto Rico. I'm very proud of that, very much of that, those conditions that cultivated, you know, my family, my tribe, and my family for that moment, my collective unconsciousness. You know what I'm saying? I admit it. I'm proud of that. But then again, I have to look at it and says, is this creating a victim mentality? Because you don't want that for the little ones. You want them to able to grow and being secure in themselves. I'm at the bus stop, so bus stop, and I'm letting them know, no, keep going. So, you know, you want them to, again, you can be proud, but you don't want them to have that victim consciousness where they feel like, oh, I can't do things, you know, when it comes to challenges, oh, this is never going to happen for me, because we've been downtrodden, or we've been this, or we've been taken. No. Get over that. That's done with. Now it's like, no, don't let those are just challenges that you may have to face, but it has nothing to do with that. You have to look beyond that. You create your reality. That's, again, manifesting. What do you want to manifest? So you have to create the reality. You got to look at and say, well, what is it that's lurking in my character? What is it that's lurking? What doctrine is lurking in there? And how can I tweak that so that I do not fall into that victim consciousness? You know? No, I'm not going to be a victim to my circumstances and stuff like that. I'm going to go beyond that. That's why I always speak about that high frequency. It doesn't matter what you've gone through. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter your nationality, you white, black, purple, blue. It doesn't matter. It's the frequency. If you vibing at a very, your tones are frequently vibrating at a very high level and stuff like that, it transcends everything. Transcends everything. And then we create that. It connects us to the source. It connects us to the planet. It connects us all around. It attracts the right type of conditions that we need for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm learning. You know, that's what I'm learning. And that's what's going on. You know. So again, that victim consciousness is definitely we got to get rid of that. We really do. It's gonna always be there because it's something that has been imprinted within the conscious collective, you know, the collective unconsciousness is something that's been printed. And it's gonna be hard, but again, those challenges. You gotta grow above that. so that you can create, again, better environments, better conditions for the young ones and on this planet. Because, again, we're stopping all of that. We're stopping all that negative forces. That's not entering this planet anymore. You have many star seeds that we won. We put an end to that. But there's work to be done. We put an end to it. Now it's just, again, renewing. The process of renewing ourselves, transmuting ourselves, purifying ourselves, seeking that revelation, seeking the sustenance that we're given, on that level. And that's what it's about. Again, this is my journal. It's a video journal. There's much more that I want to go over and do. I'll wait till I do a stream. I'll stream it, discussion tonight or whatever, if I got time, So I'm going to do that, okay? So with all that being said, wow, my skin is looking all hurt. With all that being said, it's dry. It's pretty dry out here at the same time. But we're gonna discuss it more in depth, okay? With all that, peace. Okay? All in blessings to you. Ciao.